One. Oh, good. Just testing out my YouTube stuff. See how. Hmm. I like to test things out. Always testing things out. Um. Yeah. I think it's working. Prove Max Invest. Oh yeah, I remember that name so well. Although today you've added invest to the Prove Max, so I don't forget. I don't forget things. Uh, hmm. Oh, is this then on? Yeah, it is. Am I Obama? No, I'm not. But but am I Trump? No, I'm not Trump. I'm neither. No, I'm neither am I Obama nor Trump. I'm someone different, someone more powerful. Um, hmm. You better Trump, bro. Well, I have respect for everyone, every leader. Trump, Obama. I do. Um, at the end of the day, they're all doing what is best for uh, the country. So, yeah, that's all I can say. Uh, for those of you who might see this video later on YouTube, I just want to say peace and um, nice to have you here. Um, I think I should be leaving this on for hours. Um, um, just a minute. Hmm. This is interesting. So, uh, hmm, hmm. Oh, wait, guys, give me a minute. Let me test this out because I like to test things out. Um, let's see. Let's see if this will work. Um, sure. Uh, come on. Guys, just give me a minute, eh? Just have to put things in order. And yeah. Wait. Yeah, there we go. How do you there's always something new to learn, eh? Yeah, so we're back. So it says I'm to me with borders. Yep. Mm. Hmm. Mm. Got only one person here. That's okay. You know. Hmm. 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 Wait. How did? Oh, and by okay. So this is the for the guys on the other side. Um. Actually, for all, you can always send me a message if you want a copy of my audiobook, The Investor Gravity Model. That is how to pull capital toward you without chasing. Um, I do predict, or should I say, I do surmise that this audiobook of mine will be something close to um, a curriculum. Um, give me some money. Unfortunately, I cannot give you some money. As I was saying, I do surmise that this audiobook of mine will be a part or will be a curriculum itself taught in institutions, you know, um, as a framework, because it's our time, the people who want capital really understand how capital moves, you know. Hey, what's up, the guy Willie? Yeah, uh, yeah, like I was saying. So, um, yeah, I expect this audiobook of mine um, to be actually to be a framework, you know, thought in institutions. The name is Quentinini. You see, um, I don't want to say anything vile here, but all I can say is, please, when you come on here, be guided. Do not think that because you are using a different profile picture or whatever, you can just come here and spew nonsense. you know. Um, uh, uh, Thank you, Taj. Thank you. So yeah, as I was saying, I do expect this audiobook of mine called the Investor Gravity Model to be a framework thought taught, not thought, taught in institutions, from the military to financial institutions um, to to a whole body of institutions, because it is imperative that at least those who have their workings and doings towards capital to really understand the concept behind capital. As I always say, there's a difference between there's a difference between money, um, capital, smart capital, and funds. Money is chicken change, you know. Um, in the world of real power, people don't use money. Capital, however, is the power that follows hype. For example, when let's say there's a hype around maybe a new tech or something, the sort of the power that follows it, in terms of investment and all that, is capital. Smart capital is, however, is the power that hype follows, you know, and funds. It's a combination of capital and smart capital. Now, why am I saying this? It is imperative to know the differences between these things, so that you don't um, mess things up. Not mess per se, but you don't interchange these words, because money is not capital, capital is not smart capital, and smart capital is not funds. So yeah, says what I hope you. Oh yeah, you too. Have a wonderful day. So yeah, again, I do expect. Oh, sorry. I do expect this audiobook of mine a framework, to be the framework, part or a curriculum on its whole self, you know, in institutions. Because with the upcoming generation, um, uh, it doesn't need a whole lot of frameworks to um, make things of minimum difficulty, because with what is coming, frameworks are needed. And this won't be the last. This won't be the last framework I offer. No, as far and as long as I'm around, more and more will keep coming, will keep showing up. Um, so yeah, uh, you can always send me a link, and I will send you a copy of my investor gravity model. It is basically how to position yourself to pull capital, or should I say to attract capital to yourself. And this has nothing to do with law of attraction. Uh, of course, I can see what you wrote, but it is my duty to not indulge in things that do not align with common sense. So yeah. Um, so yeah, as I was saying, um, yeah, this audiobook I prepared, I think last 2 weeks, has nothing to do with law of attraction and all that. It's just basic. Uh, it's just basically understanding the science behind attracting capital to yourself. Especially for those of us who are raising capital for investment. And all that. The startup guys, the ventures guys, the entrepreneurs, the enterprises, and all that. The ones who are building stuff. Because the truth of the matter is the capital is around, but to position yourself to attract it is what is the problem that many of us do not really understand. So yeah, you can always send me. Uh, there's For here there is no one here for now. Oh Lord, this guy is troublesome. Just a minute. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, sure. Yo, hey, yo, what's up? What other things do I do for fun? Um, One question. Yeah, shoot. If it demands an answer, I'll answer. If it doesn't, I'll ignore you. So, Roberto, what other things do you do for fun? Well, I don't know. I write stuff, I guess. Yeah, I write. Now, hmm, I'm waiting for your question. You know, uh, what kind of things do you write? Frameworks, things. Basically, things about thought leadership, that kind of stuff. Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically. Yeah, and I do a lot of channel writing. I mean, I do a lot of writing through X and LinkedIn as well. So yeah, so basically thought leadership, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Mm, mm, mhm, mm, mm, mm. Davis said, "No, you didn't say. You didn't say anything. That's not true." No, I can't rate. No, I can't. I can't do that. Anyway, so mm, for now, this stream is has zero uh, people on here, but trust me, in a couple of months, it's going to be thousands and thousands of people on here. I know this to be true. And hey, I'm using the fact that there isn't anyone here as an opportunity to test things out. So it's a plus plus. It's a win-win, I guess. So yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. That also works, I guess. I'm not nervous. I've never been nervous. I don't remember the last time I was nervous. No, I'm not nervous. Mm. If you say so. Mm. Hey, hi, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Hi, Sienna, what's up? Oh, okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Okay. Mm. Okay. So, yeah, it's saying this thought leadership. Mm. Okay. Yeah, I think there's one person on here, but well, I don't, I can't see the person. Whoever you are, no, thank you for joining, and you are free to leave at any time you want. Um, I hope you've been keeping up with my profile. You know, to help you stay updated with everything I do. You can always subscribe, because trust me, there's a whole lot of there's a plethora of things coming that you'll find very very useful. And the person that's gone, it's okay. These things are bound to happen. So, um, SYB, I don't know what you want to say. I wish I could see your face. You need to construct proper sentences so that we can all understand each other. You know, um, yeah. So, by the way, let me take this opportunity to ask this thing. When you say someone has an accent, what do you mean? We all have accents. So, what do you mean? I mean, I know what you mean, but what do you mean? You know, what do you mean? What are you trying to say that you're finding it hard to say? Uh, you know, what do you mean? Because we all have accents. You know, irrespective of wherever you think you come from. Um, we all have our accents. So, what do you mean? If you could explain or elaborate, I'll be very much happy. You know, no, I can't. I can't end it. However, what you can do is you can leave. Yes, you can leave. That's what you can do. No, I'm not tough. It's just that over the over the years, I've come across a whole lot of uh, people who vibrated at the level of common sense, and people who also didn't. People who are in the otherwise. And so, when you deal with these kinds of people in these two different worlds, you sort of You sort of know what to expect whenever anybody starts talking. You become unshakable. You know, like I said, you can leave. You know, and this is the last time I will indulge you. You know, um, oh, anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I mean, for the one person who is on here on this very stream, I like for you to say, you can always go ahead and give, no, subscribe to this very channel because there's a lot in store, coming. There's a lot, and trust me, believe you me, um, there's a lot that you get to know. Um, I like to, yeah. So for those of you on this, yeah, YouTube stream, I mean, you can always subscribe. Uh, you can always subscribe, and there's a whole lot, to come. So yeah, um, and to, I seem to be distracted, with what. Uh, I find it kind of amusing when I find it kind of amusing when I see someone making a mockery out of himself. So just trying to, anyway. So yeah, oh, there are two people here. So yeah, like I was saying, um, to keep up with my work, you can always give a subscribe. You can always, to follow up with whatever I've been doing. Um, I like to talk about business, investment, finance, leadership, that kind of stuff because I have found out there's a big gap between my generation, the immediate generation, ahead of me, and the generation, behind me. Um, One generation has the resource, and the other has the uh, the capacity to do a lot of things. But more often than not, um, the younger generation do not have the right resources and the right proportions to do things they are supposed to do in order to succeed. And I think the business, investment, finance, and leadership aspect is something that we really need to champion. And unfortunately, we won't. The thing about this sector is, or should I say, this niche is, most people don't care about businesses. They don't care about investment. They don't care about finance. They don't care about leadership. No, they don't. Um, and I'm talking to my generation and the lower. We really don't care about these things until we get to a certain age. Then we start scrambling for solutions. You know, and so I think it's important to have someone like me who has one feet in the older generation and the other in the younger generation. When I say that, I mean someone who can be a bridge, for these kinds of resources to pass from the older generation to the much younger generation. Um, you can always follow my page, to have a fair idea what I'm about because it helps. I do surmise, I do see myself to be, um, in a position where my voice actually carries a whole lot of weight when it comes to this very, particular niche. And the good thing about this niche is, or this niche is, it is evergreen. That is, again, if you look at my recordings on my page, whatever I've put on there, it might not resonate maybe this year. It might not resonate maybe next year, but it will eventually resonate with the world. It's just a matter of time, that kind of thing, because it is not trendy. It is. It is not looking for influence. It is rather looking for legacy or leverage. And when you are engineering these things, it takes time for people to catch on or the world to catch on. And so if you've come across my page, if you've come across my face, just know that you are witnessing greatness. Um, have I found you? uh, just know that you're witnessing greatness if you've come across my page, because why not? I like to say good things about myself. Um, I don't entertain bad things, because I know the power, of my funk. So I always try to say good things about myself. So yeah, like I said, I'll be your medium. I'll be your guy when it comes to business, investment, finance, leadership. And there's a reason why you should be watching or listening to me, because all the things that I'm talking about is either I have experienced them or I am experiencing them. So it isn't something that I'm just coming out. I'm just coming up with. I'm just coming up. You know, with, out of the blue, just like that. Just for the sake of you watching. It is something that I have experienced or something I am experiencing, and so it gives me sort of a first-hand, experience with whatever I'm sharing. And being someone who has lived in the three major continents on this planet, I pretty much can say that I pretty much have summed up a whole lot of experience, even at my very young age. That when I do share with people, it will really go a long way. And so yeah, I'm using these mediums, that is these social media, to 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 create this digital real estate. This sort of portfolio that whenever you come across, you know where I was and where I am heading towards. You know, like I said, the niche or the niche that I've decided to talk about is not trendy. And so it will take time. It will take time. It will take some time for people to catch on, which is fine. But the good thing is, everything I record is on there on the page, so you can always, even in a matter of 2 or 3 years, you can always come back and watch and know exactly where I mean what I was talking about. And so yeah, if you do come across my page, you can always you know, you can decide to watch or not, whatever it is. But trust me, believe you me, it is going to be a resource that will be will be much more appreciated, in the coming years. For now, it's just you know creating a portfolio and all that. Ari Herzberg. I hope I'm mentioning it rightly. Hello, what's up? What's up? How you doing? You're the first person to be here. I mean, I'm in terms of sending a text. I mean, a chat. I appreciate it. I always appreciate the first people who do things first. And I don't forget faces. I don't forget names. I don't forget effort. So, thank you. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You? I'm doing well. Mason is saying, "Yo, where are you from? Where do you think I'm coming from? And of what relevance is it where I'm coming from?" Ari Hirschberg. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Like I said, I'm doing well, and I hope you're doing the same. Mm. Well, if you don't know that, I don't know. So I'm currently in high school, and I'm wondering how. Hmm. I have to be careful with that, because it is not advisable to be giving people, financial or money advice online. When it comes to finances, from my experience, you have to be careful whenever you are giving a so-called advice about money, to people online. It is not advisable. Plus, I am not a financial advisor. However, what I can say is, you can do your best and find what works for you. That's the best. That's the only thing I can say. But even if I know exactly what works for you, I dare not say it online because, again, I am not a financial advisor. And when it comes to money, you shouldn't be giving advice online. It doesn't make sense. It's not advisable. So I'm sorry if I can't help you there. But all I can say is, usually we know exactly what to do for us to make money, and the only thing we lack is the zeal, to put in effort. So that's all I can say. Amazing is saying, do you like pizza? Or I none of them, none of them. So Ari Hirschberg, I'm sorry if I couldn't answer your question. I mean, sorry I couldn't give you the right answer you were expecting, but that is the reality. Thank you for the like, TY Walu. Hello, bro. What's up? What's up? What's up? Pond X. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Mm, mm. Oh, thank you for all that you're doing. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Mm. Oh, there's still one person on here on YouTube. I know. For now, it seems not to be encouraging. But trust me, a couple of weeks to come, we are going to be like a family of thousands, probably in the millions. I know what I'm saying, because of what I keep dishing out. So, Adrian, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Adrian, that is not a. I'm not the best person to answer that question. So yeah, sorry. Um, did you see the topic I put on this session? If you did, you wouldn't be asking me that question respectfully. Um, mm, yeah, sure. Peace. Mm, mm, okay. I expect the questions to be flying, left and right, but it's rather crickets and silence. But that is okay. These things happen. It's just like the early days of a startup. Everywhere is quiet, no response. Everything is stagnant until it catches fire. Then people start believing the movement. So it's okay. It is okay. Uh, um, for a person who is building startups, I get these things very well. I understand these things. Um, the initial stages are pretty much too quiet. You know, if you're not like you doubt yourself, then you grind for some time, then it starts picking up traction. Starts picking up heat. So it's okay. It's okay. These things happen. However, I'll be here. I'll be here until my energy wanes. Um, the moment I find out my energy is waning, I'll just sign off, and probably see you guys some other day, some other time, So sure. Uh, okay. So for, yeah, we only have two people, and for mm? Oh, good. For, yeah, we have two people, and for, yeah, we have only one, so making just three people. It is what it is. Oh, now it's two. It is what it is. It is what it is. I guess it is what it is. Mm, mm, okay. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, it's kind of their own insurance, own license. Um, yeah, good. I'm just gonna scoot over and check this out. Uh, Sorry about that. Thought, no, Taj. Sorry. Thank you. Mm, and thank you for the follow, Taj. Thank you. Um, mm, thank you for that. Thank you so much. Mm, oh, thank you. Thank you. I do encourage you. I do implore you to have a look at my profile just to see what I'm about and all that. It helps. It gives you a fair idea of what you're in for and all that. So yeah, I do encourage you to do that. Believe you me. And the thing is, whatever you find isn't a trendy, input, or should I say trendy content, you know, and so it might not resonate with, the masses or a lot of people, you know. Um, but the thing about things that aren't trendy is it catches up, or should I say, the world catches up with it, as time goes on. So it could be a year or two, you know. Actually, I won't be shocked if in a year or two, one of my videos, um, seem like a prophecy or something. I won't, because of the evergreen niche or niche that I've decided to, you know, partake in, or should I say execute. But okay, but if I were doing some if I was doing something trendy, fine, but that's not the case, so these things do take time before they materialize, but it is okay. It is okay. It is a legacy over influence, and so it will take time. It will take time. Take time. Uh, oh, this is cool. I'll probably be signing off in a couple of minutes, uh, to catch my breath. My breath, sorry. Um, but it's given in exactly 8 minutes. Yeah, I'll be off. Yeah, so he says, "Well, can you please block me, whoever you are? Mark this. In a couple of years, you wish you didn't say that. You know, trust me. I know what I'm saying. Mm, no, I'm just being really prophetic. You know, I know this because I am operating from the results. I'm just reverse engineering the results. So I know what I'm saying. That's the thing. When you are very optimistic, not very if when you're optimistic and you are sure about your future, you are being tagged as rude or arrogant. We are used to subservience and where people would the thing is, the people who are for you will never term you as rude or arrogant when they see you talking about good things about yourself. However, the people who are not for you will always find a problem with that. So I guess you are not for me, respectfully. But as a parting gift, let me put this out there. In a couple of years, you will regret, making that statement. Uh, so for now, you can say whatever you want. It's okay. You can say whatever you want. Uh, but take this from someone who knows the result, who is just working backwards. It's just a matter of time. Hello, 2211. Like I said, let's just give it time. You will witness what I was talking about today. But hey, peace. Mm, okay, so I have 4 minutes you know, to be unavailable. Then I guess I return some other day, some other time. Um, Yo, G, what is up? Oh, sorry, I cannot let you on for some reasons. Maybe some other time. Mm. Before you talk with someone, you should have the energy. I don't have the energy now. Maybe some other time. Hey, but you can catch me next time. I'm sure to we can have a beautiful chat next time. But for now, I seem to have my energy waned. So some other time. Thank you. And I'm gone in 3 minutes. So yeah. I mean, for those of you who are on the TikTok side, yeah, sure. I still have some more experimentations to carry out on here on YouTube. So yeah. Uh, mm. Oh, for the two people who joined, and yeah, thank you for being here. If this is your first time seeing me, yeah, you can always have a look at my profile and see what I'm about. However, I think I'll be out here in a couple of minutes. I think 2 minutes. Yeah. So um, I was aiming at something, and I think I have reached that aim, that goal. So yeah, I'll soon call it a day. So yeah. Mm, peace, bro. Peace. Chuck Morris. Sorry. Peace. You know, uh, when you apply the building of a startup to everything, you pretty much you pretty much get understanding of how systems work. I came here just to test things out. Consider it the like building of an MVP, sorry, minimum viable product of a startup. And I think I've gotten the feedback, especially on here on YouTube. So I think for here I'll give it a couple of minutes. But TikTok, I think I know how I know how a bit how it works for now. So here I'm trying to get a firm grasp on whatever is going on. So I'll be here for a while. But here, oh, 2 minutes more. Yeah, then just put this in for the time being. Mm. Oh, thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Thank you. Thank you. Mm. Hmm. Perhaps some extra time will be required. Wait, it seems I'm getting a different feedback. I mean, yeah, interesting feedback. So, uh, mm, mm, no, I don't like mozzarella sticks. No. Mm. Okay. So I think time is up for this place. So guess I'll catch you guys later. So stay safe. Peace. Mm. What? Mm. I think that's it. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys. I mean, this will be put for the. This will be. Um. This recording will be uploaded. For the purposes of viewership. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll have to end. Probably return some other time. So stay safe.